Hey, what's up YouTube? You're looking at the brand new Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 9.7 inch. Now Samsung has released this in two variants, 9.7 inch and the 8 inch. We do not have the 8 inch in India. I already did an in-depth unboxing and first look of this. You can check that out. And this one, now I'm gonna quickly tell you what's in the box, and we're gonna go into the performance and user interface and some of those deep stuffs there. So this one, you see 245.8 mm, that's 9.7 inch. It's the LTE version. You also get in Wi-Fi only version. We have the gold color, and you also get in other colors as well. This guy is incredibly thin at only 5.6 mm, and then you have some of the quick specs out here and the MRP, and that's the model number. So you're gonna quickly go ahead and open the box, and that's the tablet. We'll come back to the tablet just in a bit. You have the 2 ampere round pin adapter, and then your micro USB 2.0 cable. You have the warranty card, quick start guide, and then the SIM tool. So that's about it. That's about what's in the box. So coming back to the design and hardware of the Tab S2 9.7 inch, it's exactly the same display size of the iPad Air. In fact, both the 9.7 and the 8 inch are almost similar to the iPad Air or Air 2 and the iPad Mini respectively. The 8 inch one is slightly bigger than the 7.9 inch, but this one is identical. In fact, the resolution is also same, 1534 by 2048 pixels. However, it has better cameras, a 2.1 MP front camera and 8 MP back camera. This does not have an LED flash though. You have some sensors, home key, and then the shortcut keys. Nothing much on this side. And you have the dual speaker grills there, 3.5mm jack, micro USB 2.0 port, and because it's an LTE version, you have a SIM card slot, and then of course your micro SD card slot here. There's a secondary noise cancelling mic, volume rocker, and power button. Nothing on the top again. So you have a very glossy glass on the front, plus a metal ring on the side here. All these buttons are metal and they give great tactile feedback. Amazing. The back side here is plastic, and this also attracts oil and greases and stuff. And then you have the clips to attach it very securely to a cover. So overall, this guy, I think the LTE version weighs about 392 or 394 grams, which is roughly about 50 grams heavier than the iPad Mini 3 cellular version, and in turn about 50 gram lighter than the iPad Air 2. So this guy is incredibly thin and light. The display is brilliant to say the least. Super AMOLED screen, yeah, very bright and crisp. The icons are brilliant, although you would see that if you haven't made a phone app optimized for tablet, then you see pixelated screens here, but that's not that's nothing to do with the tablet's resolution really. It's the developers haven't made the app optimized for tablet. So when we look at the color card, even this color card is pixelated. We see the colors are correctly rendered. I would say very correctly rendered. In fact, even the blacks are good, and then the viewing angle is amazing. So all in all, a great display. Now the USP of this tablet is that it has a 4:3 aspect ratio, just like the iPad. So Samsung till now had mostly 16:9 aspect ratios. The tablet S, which was one generation previous to this one, had a 16:10 aspect ratio. They are great for movie viewing. They're also great for magazine reading, by the way, but this one ergonomically it generally conceived to be better to hold and better to magazines and comics and those kind of things fits here better. It came with the Galaxy Tab A actually, which is the first tablet to have 4:3 aspect ratio. We'll quickly go to the settings, and then about, you see it does not have a 5.1, rather 5.0.2, hasn't received the 5.1 update yet. So I can go ahead and show you the storage, but then you already have some things there, so you'll roughly get about 12 GB of storage there. You should check out our comprehensive unboxing video. There you'd get the proper idea. So you have your Google apps, and then some of the in-house tools like Galaxy apps and those kind of thing. And then also we have installed these Maxter and this. You also have Microsoft apps that comes pre-installed here. And then what else? You have your smart manager and those kind of things. We'll quickly check the camera here. Yeah, it's an 8 MP camera. I would have liked an LED, definitely, as in an LED flash, but it's good. You have some effect over there, and then your self timer, and then you have some settings. Let's see, max is 8 MP and 6 MP in widescreen, and it records at QHD, that is 2K, and you also have video stabilization, but that's only comes into effect if you have full HD. And this video stabilization is actually digital stabilization, it's not optical stabilization. And full screen mode, and then grid line and whatnot. You have the front camera there. It's 2.1 MP camera, and it's not very clear, not very bright, mind you. I can of course have beauty, that'll kind of, there, see, it only reduces the detail on my face. Yeah. And then you have some modes. You have a pro mode where you can customize various things. However, if I go to pro mode, does it let me save in RAW? No, it does not. And then you have some of the other things here. So if you checked out the image and video quality, they are decent for a tablet camera. I would say one of the best in the Android tablets. I think not as good as the Xperia Z4 tablet, which we like better than this one, but still very nice camera quality. The saturation, the color rendition is quite good. The photos are detailed and sharp enough under enough light. However, the front camera is not very detailed, and it's I think it's good to video chat, because even if you have a 3G connection, because it's a very small resolution camera, your 3G connection also would do. But selfies are gonna be stretched, so I would suggest you stick to your better selfie camera, possibly better selfie camera of your phone. Now coming to the user interface, I think one of the important thing to show here is the multi-window feature, which comes up when you long press the recent button, and then you can go in the landscape mode. You can select this. I thought to drag it and then select this. Now there are various options here. You can go ahead here, and when you see the blue boundary, that particular windows is activated, and you can simply tap the other window to activate that particular window, and then have this particular window coming up there. You can also actually just drag and make this window small, and then you can drag it around. You can also make it even smaller. It does not go any smaller, but some windows you can make them even smaller. For example, let's see this one, and then this one. Another good thing is you can simply go ahead and minimize these, and they kind of go there as these icons. They see, so these are nice looking icons. And then you can also have probably a gallery and have these minimized, and then move these around. So nice looking. You can also go ahead and these to maximize those. And here we have some other things. For example, there, see, you can go ahead and you can change the sides, and then So that's multi-window, and it's pretty good. You can also increase or decrease the window size of any one app. So that's something I like. So overall, the user interface is quite smooth. It's very smooth actually. The brand new TouchWiz is very light.
Staying up. I'm wilding out. I'm leaning in. I'm leaning in. Pushing off my seat.
We like the overall speaker output. It's very loud. It has decent amount of bass and also treble. However, it's not very deep. The bass is not deep and compact. It's almost like the speaker is about to crackle. It's almost like the speaker is stretching its capabilities. So movie viewing experience is good as well. However, you should note this thing, that because it has a 4:3 aspect ratio, you get this huge black area over there, because movies are generally widescreen. So if you had a 16:9 aspect ratio, the movie actual movie viewing part would have been broader this way, and also it would have fit much better. Now there are lots of black spaces out there. Also, you see that the speakers are situated here. So whenever you're watching a movie or even playing a game, you would invariably cover at least one of the two speakers. And that actually that affects the audio output. So overall, I love the Tab S2 9.7 inch, and specifically for reading purposes, this is amazing. Not so much for movie viewing purpose, but then it has a much better look and feel than the Tab S, and also it's crazy light. So the new device, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 9.7 inch, right? So if you like the Galaxy Tab S, definitely you would like this better. However, the Galaxy Tab S had two main advantages. The Galaxy Tab S 10.5 inch had three advantages really over this. The third one cannot exactly be called advantage, that's more subjective. So number one is that has much more resolution, much more pixels than this one. That one had a 2K resolution. Number two, that one has a bigger battery than this one. And number three, which I told was subjective, is that one has a 16:10 aspect ratio. So it's not exactly 16:9, it's kind of slightly wider than 16:9. 16:10 is. So your movie also fits perfectly, and kind of your reading had some of the black areas on top here, but not as much as when you view them on a 16:9 aspect ratio. So that way, I think that was just about in between the 16:9 and 4:3 aspect ratio, maybe slightly more towards the 16:9, but still that was great. But that was heavier than this one, although not much heavier, just about the weight of the iPad Air 2. If you love reading, then 4:3 aspect ratio, this one is great. Also has expandable storage, 32 GB internal storage, also very powerful octa-core Exynos chipset, 3 GB of RAM, metal construction and those kind of thing. Compared to iPad Air 2, I think I would go with this one any day. But overall, if you ask me, I like the 8-inch form factor better because that's more mobile. You have to specifically take care of this thing because it's such a big glass size. 8-inch is much more manageable, more mobile, and it also fits all the books and magazines perfectly. You almost never have to zoom in there anyway. I love the Galaxy Tab S 8.4 inch as well, but this one is definitely better than the iPad Air 2. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe and share this video to share the love. Thank you.